Well, here we are, our first couple of weeks in Overwatch, and we managed to be able to play some games. We managed to stream here and there, and we managed to have some really good games, really good competitive here and there. But, wow, the beginning of the fucking thing was very interesting. From the extremely terrible queue times, from the fact that a lot of people were not going ahead and getting their stuff from the Watchpoint pack, and where some people actually get some bullshit going on with like certain lags and like certain nerfs and buffs and certain bugs going on, and sadly it's because of a DDoS attack, so we can't really be too much upset. But things like the game functioning actually is pretty good. The game is actually very, very good to actually play, and the weird part about this is literally to a point where it's not things like the gameplay, it's not things like the design of the game, it's not even the battle pass, which the battle pass actually gives a lot towards it. It's literally the monetization of the game which actually makes the game very, very unbearable. So let me go to the Elgato right here. So as you can see, it's the Halloween Terror event. It's only 13 days, which is fucking ridiculous in my opinion, especially where it should be a lot longer because they don't do anything for fucking Thanksgiving. So let me go ahead and go to a specific thing here. So with that, we have the battle pass. I'm level 70 on the battle pass. I've done things like the challenges for the battle pass, which is really good. The challenges like with all of that, and shut up phone. But anyway, with that, we have the events where we could play a certain amount of games in arcade, certain amount of games in OW2, like certain eliminations, certain amount of damage, or doing an emote, we get a certain amount of challenges done, and we get a great amount of experience. We even have our weeklies, which we have to win certain games, we have to do this certain amount of damage, or we have to play as two different roles, or do different roles within quick play or competitive play, like deal or boost a total amount of damage, or like hold on to a certain amount of damage, like the basics. But as you can see, this is where the issue is. The weekly challenges rewards. So if you do 4 of them, you get 30 coins. You do 4 more, you get 20, and then if you do 3 more, you get 10. Altogether for the weekly rewards, you get 60 coins, which is basically how you buy skins and buy other things like emotes, or even like different shaders for your existing skins. You also get the seasons where you get like different type of experience, and this all goes towards the battle pass. Even the event, you get specific voice lines, you get specific experience here and there. And the sad part is there is nothing for skins, which sucks, and it's really lame of that. So you get your competitive, you also get things like your lifetime, and then later on there's gonna go ahead and have some hero challenges where you're gonna have to do certain challenges with your hero. So that is a major issue, and the major issue specifically is this monetization. Now the monetization with this, you get 60 coins a week. Now if we look at the heroes, let's go into the heroes right now. You have all the basic heroes. You have everything from your DPS, your tank, your support, and with that, you have specific skins from the last game. Now, with this goes to a major extent where it's so weird right now. So let me go to one where I don't have most of the skins, because some of them I don't have all the skins. So let's go to let's see, someone I don't really play. Let's go to Pharah right here, okay? Now with some of the skins on Pharah, like you have all the ones that you unlocked, even the Overwatch 2 skins, you need right here for things like the Lifeguard and the Enchanted Armor, which are many, many years old, you need 1900 coins, which is the Overwatch coins. Now, this is the major annoyance that is very weird. So let's go ahead and divide 1900 by 60 coins, and that's weekly. You get 31.66666 something, and with that rounded up is 32. That's how many weeks you have to play to be able to get one skin that is many years old. Now, here is the issue with this. Now, I look at the currency. Now, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna try to see if I can find the currency for this, because I'm looking here because I'm playing the game here, so excuse me for that. Go into the career, and I'm trying to look for the currency here, like anything of some type of currency that we have. So let me see if I can find it, because it would tell us the amount of currency that we can actually do to purchase things. So let's see if I go for the skin. I press start, and let me turn off my camera for that, which is interesting. We have the Overwatch coins, we have the legacy credits, we have the competitive points, and we have the tokens for things like the Overwatch League. Now, here's the main problem. Legacy credits are based off the loot boxes that you open from Overwatch 1, which don't buy you none of the skins that are supposed to be bought. So, like, for instance, if we get to this point, if I want to go ahead and buy, let's say, a skin from Junker Queen right now, I need all the Overwatch coins. Now, I could be able to play, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks to be able to get one skin, which is like, you know, the other side skins right here. But to get things like the Executioner for the Halloween event, for things like the Wastelander, the Circuit Breaker, you would have to go ahead and see, you know, or play those 32 weeks worth of gameplay. Now, let me show you the main issue with that. You could buy the actual stuff in the skins. Like, you could buy like all the skins right here, which they have a bundle for each skin right here. It just shows you the bundle, shows you all the skins that are available with the bundle, and it's 4,400 coins. Now, to get that, you would most likely need $40 worth of this for skins that have been almost, you know, a certain amount long old. Like for this was I would believe like the second year of Junkenstein. This was the third year, and this was the third year. Now, this sucks majorly to a major point, because these should be at least 1,000 coins in Overwatch 1. Now, they brought them up a little bit more, which is like 100 coins more each, and now you have to pay actual money instead of actually earning things from doing the events. Now, you have the bundle right here, which is the Junkenstein bundle, which I already have, which all the stuff like, you know, the emotes, the voice line, and the skins. Like for this amount of money, it's not worth it. Now, the Banshee would be at least like, you know, 15.34, and they have a certain percentage off. But to be able to buy these amount of coins for one character, let's say if I just want to get a specific skin for one character, you would have to spend $20. 20 initial dollars to buy a 1900 skin. And this is not even the event skins. These are just the regular skins that you would get in the game with the regular characters. Like, for instance, I'm gonna have to spend $20. Let's say if I want to go ahead and unlock a skin for Symmetra, I would have to spend $20 on the mermaid skin, which was many years old. Which, if it was Overwatch 1 and the event came out, it would be at least 1,000 coins. Now, with that, because of having to do the 32 hours to get those skins, it makes players want to actually go to a point where, hey, we want these loot boxes back to earn it. Now, let's say if I go, and that was the wrong screen, let's say if I go to the actually weekly session right here, 30 coins would be almost one duplicate, or probably a group of 3 duplicates in a loot box that are white. And think about this, the duplicates come up with either 3 whites and a blue, or you get more based on the percentage or the actual rating of the drop. Now, if I get 3 duplicates based on either it being a skin or a spray, I can get the 30 coins right off the bat by playing one game. Now, I know people are going to say, oh, well, it's a free game, you know, they have to make money anyway. I completely understand. You have to make money somehow. But then at one point you take away the fun from things such as the events, having to do things like going to arcade and you can go ahead and earn a loot box from doing 3 matches. That takes away all the fun and takes away the idea of people actually going into places like arcade and going ahead and playing the games on arcade. Now, here is a major problem with this. Now, I think people would have no problem paying $40 to $60 for this game if the monetization is this bad. Now, if I want to get a Junkenstein or a Halloween Terror skin and play those 32 weeks, it's not enough because the event is only 2 weeks. That doesn't work out. So you would have to literally buy the skins. You would have no choice but to go ahead and do things like buy the skins. Where in games like Paladins, you can actually earn the skins by doing loot boxes. You could go ahead and do challenges and earn loot boxes. You can even watch an ad and earn a loot box. The loot boxes were a major reason of why this kept this game viable. Now, let's say if I didn't want to do the battle pass and I just want the skin. Nothing on the battle pass interests me on stuff like that. You can spend $10 to unlock the battle pass or $20 to get the battle pass and go up, I believe, 25 levels, which is a good price. But things like skins like this one right here, the Genji skin, the Cyber Demon, which you can customize and have like different looks for it. Now, if you could do something like this in the game and then you would make someone pay $20 for this skin, for the mythic skin, I completely understand that. And people will pay money for skins like this. People paid money for, you know, the special events, for the skins for the seasonals, especially for the Overwatch League when they have things based off of that. Like especially for me, like I went to go for buy the skin for the Shanghai Dragons, and shut up, phone. But yeah, I went to go ahead and buy the skin, the Zulong skin, which was made for the Shanghai Dragons. And with that, I ended up paying money. That's a way to earn money. That's a way to go ahead and earn any type of money, especially for things like, you know, cancer research. People bought the Pink Mercy skin, which is not here, but it was a buyable skin. And that went towards any type of research. You know, things like that is very important. Things like that can sell. If you can go ahead and do things like, hey, have a creator or someone go ahead and make more of these skins instead of just having a Genji skin where it's a mythic, like right here, this is the mythic skin. If you could see more of those and have people buy them, especially with that design, I would pay $20 for that skin. Then that would earn money for the game. Okay, that would earn a lot of money for the game. A lot of people, especially Genji fans and especially Genji players, will buy that skin. People like Lucio would buy, you know, the event skin that they had for things like, you know, the actual Overwatch League and the team based off the Overwatch League. Like, look at this. These are many years old. I believe this is the first skin for the summer games, and I gotta pay $20 for this. I can't earn the 1,000 coins from gameplay. So with that, even leveling up is not existing. So if I complete this, and let's say if I finish the whole entire battle pass, what is the point of the experience gained from the dailies, the experience gained from doing the weekly challenges, even for the seasons or the events. What is the point of that if you're not getting anything out of it? You're just getting experience that just makes no fucking sense to it. Now, here's the main problem. Junkenstein's event actually happened. There's the Wrath of the Bride, and then you still have the old Junkenstein modes with different challenges. Now, what's the point of having an event when you can't earn a fucking thing from the events? You can earn the actual challenges here, but you're telling me that I could earn almost 1250 experience to a battle pass? That makes no sense. A voice line for a battle pass. Okay, these are cool basic ones. Win Junkenstein on Revenge on any difficulty. Fine, no problem. It would have been better if things like there was a challenge and you can earn the fucking skins. You could have done that, or people could have paid for it. There would have been a choice for that. But you see, now you have this stuff. Excuse me. Sorry about that. And you have things like, you know, the experience for the lifetime, the heroes, all of that, and you're not earning anything because there is no player level up bar anymore. The 22,000 experience bar where you actually play the game and then you gain a loot box is gone. So there's no point into it. So the monetization is so bad in this game that actually you have to spend money. And what sucks is that these items are in the store for a certain amount of time. So let's say you don't have the money and then you don't buy it. And say if you go ahead and purchase the money and have the money and the coins, like for instance for the event, and then you're too late to buy it, you can't buy these things in the store. You can't even go ahead and get them until the next year event, which sucks. It doesn't help out in any type of manner. And the monetization is so freaking terrible. And you know what's messed up? The Junkenstein's, you know, the Wrath of the Bride is a pretty good story-based game. Even Junkenstein's mode is pretty damn good. It's fun to play, but then it makes no sense to do the events if you don't get anything out of it. It's completely worthless. It sucks. It majorly sucks of how the game, though, in my opinion, it is a fun game. But the fact that the monetization kills so much of what made Overwatch fun, it boggles my mind. It really boggles my mind to a point of that. And I'm like, what the hell is the point of playing this anymore? I'm literally just waiting for Gundam Evolution, which Gundam Evolution, when you do certain things, you get a loot box. You get an actual ticket to open a loot box, which gives you skins, ornaments, freaking things to edit your freaking character layout. And you could buy characters, which you have to buy some of the characters, but you could still earn certain things like in-game currency by playing the game to unlock those characters. Because now the new characters from Overwatch are going to be locked out either on the Battle Pass, or you have to go ahead and pay money to buy them, which is absolutely fucking horrendous. Now, as I said, it's a free-to-play game. You have to earn money somehow. But if people have more mythic skins, where a point where you have to buy the mythic skins, and you can only buy the mythic skins by spending money on the mythic skins, like for instance, you can't use the in-game currency to buy the mythic skin. You would just have to go to the store and be like, oh, you put in $20 on this purchase for the skin. No in-game currency. That would make money. Especially if you have more skins, like for instance, now if you go straight back to the hero list, top players, especially famous characters right now, are Kiriko, because she's brand new. Highly famous characters are Genji, especially Genji mains. Things like Reaper, things like Orisa right now, Diva, especially things like Mercy, Lucio, and even major characters that are like brand new, like Sojourn, even Sombra, or even Junker Queen. If you get specialized mythic skins for these characters that are paid for only for cash or credit card, then you will earn money out of that. I think because of how bad this actual monetization is right now, is that the fact that now people will have no problem, paying for like a whole game or this whole game for $40 or $60 because of how bad this monetization is. It's so bad that even free to play on this game is not worth it. I would pay $40 to $60 to play this game or to purchase for this game than having this monetization, which is so terrible and it's not rewarding for the player. That's a major thing with Overwatch. But in the comments below, let me know what you guys think. Let me know how you guys feel about it. I want to know how you guys think about it, what your concerns are about it. But definitely subscribe to the EHG community. Definitely turn on notifications for when we get new streams and new videos set out. Definitely join us on our Facebook group, our Discord channel, and make sure to go ahead and check out our merchandise. And then follow us on Glimish. But this is Nico from the EHG community. Stay tuned for another video and stream. And remember that there's always something amazing on the horizon.